Hello, my name is Tally, and I'm doing a reading for the sign of Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius. Hopefully, you're having a good day the day you come across this video. And I'm just getting your cards. Actually, I feel like this was supposed to go here. Okay. Just need a couple more for you, Aquarius. Your cards are coming out so super fast. It's like the easiest one I've done today. Okay, so where do I want to start? I want to start at the beginning. So first card out we're getting is the Four of Cups. And to clarify that, we're getting the Ace of Pentacles. So maybe this has to do with some type of offer that was made to you that maybe you declined. Maybe you said, I get to see this person in this card, they're like holding up their hand like, no thanks. Like kind of snubbing them too almost. I feel the energy of like, you're not good enough, like catch you later, catch you on the flip side. And moving on to maybe one of these other cups that, so maybe this person had other options and was kind of like, you know, felt like they were too good for this option and they just sort of bypassed it and went to the next one and left this offer kind of like in the background. And so I don't know how that applies to your situation, but the next two cards we're getting out is the Boundaries card and the Two of Cups. So maybe you felt restricted. Maybe you felt like this energy just sort of restricted you, or whatever, whoever this was, or whatever the situation this was that you turned down. Maybe you felt like it was limited, like it didn't have no ability to grow, like it was sort of like, I don't know, I want to say vanilla. I don't know why, because there's no vanilla in these cards here, Aquarius. But maybe it was too vanilla for you. I don't know. Yeah, and so you just didn't want to come into union with it. You didn't want to accept the offer. You didn't want to build on it, whatever it was. And you just saw it as something like unattainable at the moment, or like you were okay in, or maybe there was some sort of like, maybe you felt like, I'm feeling like an Eight of Swords energy here, you know, somebody who feels like they're trapped and they can't take an offer, but really they're not. Like, this is a bubble. It could easily be popped with one little poke. You know what I'm saying? And then they could grab that little offer, that little flower up there. Like, they didn't have to decline it. They didn't have to walk away from it. They didn't have to leave it in the dust, you know, just because there was a bubble here. They allowed something like maybe it was something really minor and small. Like, because I just think of a bubble, it can be popped in a second, it can be resolved in a second. Maybe they just allowed that to sort of like keep them in that bubble for so long and not take the offer and not, you know what I mean? Where, you know, maybe there was a simple solution to it. And yeah, so like just avoiding some sort of connection, or some sort of coming together just for a minor thing, I feel like. Maybe it didn't feel minor, because I mean, the Eight of Swords, it looks pretty restricted. There's like a blindfold on in the, you know, tarot, regular tarot. There's swords all around. It seems like they're in jail, but really they could easily just whip one of those swords out of the way, you know? So maybe it seemed like it though to them at the time, whoever this was. So the next card out we're getting is the Six of Pentacles. And to clarify the Six of Pentacles, we're getting the King of Swords. So maybe now they want to give to this King of Swords. Maybe they now see kind of what they had, what, you know, maybe now they see, if it's not if this King of Swords is not a particular person, maybe this is talking about like giving, like maybe it's talking about, you know, somebody giving knowledge into a project, or using knowledge or using wisdom in some way. And that's how they're giving in the situation. Or maybe just yeah, I feel like someone now wants to give, and maybe it has to do with wisdom, or maybe now they want to give to a particular King of Swords energy. So maybe now they're seeing that, whereas before they didn't know that before. They maybe it was something like it, I feel like it was something so minor. So at the bottom of this deck, we're getting the High Priestess in reverse. So I think deep down, this person knew. Like, this person, you know, and they weren't following their knowing, you know, like they knew deep down they should have took the offer. They knew deep down they should have put energy into this, and they didn't. They went against their higher self, their higher guidance. They went against it. And I mean, this person upright, I actually heard another tarot reader explain, you know, the dark and the light columns, right? This person is like, you know, they have that knowledge that, and maybe this goes back to giving knowledge, right? They have the knowledge of both the dark, or the shadow, some people call it, and the light, you know, or the divine. It's, this person has, you know, a good balance of knowing in both realms, but they weren't using it. They weren't using this knowledge, this internal knowing, letting it go to waste. Like, don't waste that. That's like, High Priestess energy. Don't just like shove that away. Don't just ignore those inner knowings, because it's there to help guide you. Like your higher self knows where you want to be, even if your ego hasn't. Like, I feel like our higher self and our ego are two different things, right? The ego wants certain things and the higher self wants certain things. The higher self knows what you want beneath it all. Maybe things that you haven't shared with your others, or things that maybe you haven't even realized yet. Your higher self knows what you want. So I'd say stop listening to the ego if you are. At the bottom of this deck, we're getting the darkness card. So maybe now, maybe you're still in the dark. Maybe you haven't come to this realization yet, or maybe this person who didn't accept the offer hasn't realized it yet. And why is my throat it's like getting all buggered up right now? Maybe they haven't spoke their truth yet. Maybe they haven't shown themselves. Maybe they haven't started giving to whoever this person is and accepted the offer. Maybe they're still trapped in this bubble. And maybe they just need to, maybe that's all they need to do is just speak their truth to whoever this is, or about whatever this is. Maybe they just need to come out with it, and let somebody know, say the apology or whatever, do the apology, and move forward. So stop allowing yourself to be trapped. If this is you, at the bottom of this deck, we're getting the Six of Cups. So maybe this has to do with something in the past. Maybe this has to do with a friend. Or maybe it's just something that's coming back around. That's all I'm getting off that. And I am noticing the 2 6s. So you do have 2 6s out here, which is harmony. So I think this is going to, getting out of this bubble, whoever this energy is, giving, either through giving their knowledge to others, or giving to a particular person, I think, or if it's a friend group, or giving to somebody from the past that maybe they said, see you later. I think, and being sincere, speaking the truth, letting it all come to light, letting the light come in that's trying to poke out from around this moon here, so that things can brighten up now in your life and not be so dark, and so things can stop being in the darkness, bring those words to light. I think that is your reading. So hopefully this helps you, Aquarius. Until next time, see you.